Is Jade or Void Regent better? Void Regent was supposedly known as a Jade knockoff, but in my opinion, I feel like Void Regent is so much better than Jade, and let me tell you why. I think Void Regent is so much better because it heals your HP, and even healing 5 HP can give you a huge advantage in a PvP fight, because then you could be left with 3 HP and able to have enough time to combo them. And then for Jade, all it does is knock them up into the sky, all the way up there, meaning that when you look up, they can have the choice of moving anywhere they want, unless of course it's a void, where they can move anywhere they want, making you lose your tracking. Let me hop into a creative. Actually, no, let me see. Yeah, kit training. And yeah, no, let me just use the Jade. And let me enter the training. But because Jade can make you lose your tracking, it can easily sell your PvP and make you die, because they can get a good combo off of you if you don't know where they are, and they can combo you because you just lost your tracking. Okay, let me buy this. Yeah, it works. Let me just spawn my void axe. So, look. Let's say you're in a PvP fight and then you use this. Huh, hold on. It's not... Give me a second. I don't know, it just doesn't want to work. Let me see. Hold on, are these disabled? Did they disable the abilities? Dang, they disabled it. And the thing is, even if that's the case, let me show you something. Let me just buy some wool. Okay, let me put an anchor point right here and right here. Let's use the Jade hammer. And let's say it's right here. And now let's use a void axe. Let's say it's right here or here. Let me just test out the Jade hammer real quick again. I'd say it's about here and here. But if you take a look, they perfectly align from the same starting point. Meaning that you travel the same distance. Meaning that if you were trying to get through a gap, so let's say you have a platform here and a platform here, you can build and then you can launch yourself onto it. That's just a small space, but that is an example. So it doesn't matter. Only the way it would be good is if you had both of them for long distance traveling, such as this. And that is also good for running. Thing is, I would, if you were to choose one, I would of course say Void Regent, Lucky Block or not, because Void Regent doesn't make you lose your tracking, and it heals you. And like I said, 5 HP can do a lot. Plus it negates your fall damage, just like the Jade hammer. And because of that, it could help you a lot. And the thing is, tracking is an important thing in PvP. You want to make sure you can easily track them. And if you are in customs, I recommend that you do choose Void Regent, or at least rent it out, because in Lucky Blocks you can get a Jade hammer from a Lucky Block, but you cannot get a Void Axe. Meaning that if you want to travel the far distance, you need to use the Void Regent, because it won't work otherwise. And if you are Electra, then you could travel further distance, but you only have the Jade hammer. So I would recommend Void Regent, just because of the big advantages that it could bring upon you, and then the disadvantages Jade puts upon you. It can easily help you win any PvP fight. Of course, if you are able to predict opponents, then of course Jade would be able to be a pretty good kit. But now Bedwars is mainly tryhards. It's like it'll be much harder to predict them, because they will make unknown tactical moves. But of course, if you do have a Let me spawn a hang glider. Yeah, so you could do this. Yeah, that makes you travel very far. Hold on, let me just spawn a clone. How do you spawn clone? Spawn. Ray QZ1. Wait, what's the command? Oh, I need this. Wait, what? I have no idea what the command is. Let me see. Spawn. Clone. Hold on, what if I put my username? And it doesn't work. But in my honest opinion, I would recommend Void Regent. But the thing is, both Jade and Void Regent are unobtainable. So you either have to use a kit rent packet, or like you're gonna have to pretty much rent it, or just like hope that Jade goes free. I do know that Jade went free, but I am not sure if Void Regent will go free, only because it was part of a holiday bundle, which means that it's supposed to be like really rare. But of course, no one really bought Void Regent just because like everyone called it a Jade knockoff. So yeah, but in my preference, I would say Void Regent is the much better option than choosing a Jade. That's my opinion, and I have stated my reasons.